Hello YouTube. Thought I'd make a little video, show you some stuff I'm playing around with today. I didn't make this video to show you these three female guppies, one of which is being kind of mean. Anyway, thought I'd do a video and show you what I've been playing with. I am converting some Rotala Rotundifolia type 2, or variety 2 as it's called. This is it in the center of the screen, closest to the camera. It started life immersed, or if you prefer, land grown out of the water with basically its roots in substrate that is underwater, but with the rest of the plant growing up out of the water. So I have three stems of it here. You see the really large round leaves that are kind of gross, look like they're decomposing, because that's exactly what they're doing. They're decomposing. Those are the immersed or terrestrial form of the leaf. And then you see how the plant seems to be exploding here or there with little stems, really beautiful stems with much narrower leaves. That is the submersed, or the aquatic, the true aquatic form of the plant. I wanted to show you guys this type 2 because it's one of my favorite right now. Let me get up to where it's kind of closer to where it's getting some light. You see that this Rotala has a tendency to be, for the most part, kind of a pale green, but towards the end of its little leaves, it kind of gets a little pink and then orange. That's pretty consistent. Now up here where it's getting lots of light, it's turning rather pink. That's pretty uncharacteristic for Rotala Rotundifolia Variety 2. More often than not, it looks like this. It's for the most part kind of a pale green, and then it gets this really subtle, beautiful, kind of orange, kind of sunset looking thing going on. So yeah, that's actually three stems of it right here that I've got converting. I've got tons of stuff going on in this tank. I'll cover hopefully a lot more plant varieties in the future. Here's a little piece of Rotala Rotundifolia Variety 2 right here. In fact, there's two pieces right next to each other. Identical plant, but you see one of them is really kind of pink, orange, got a lot of colors going on. The other one, the color variation is much more subtle. There is a little bit of pink towards the end of each individual leaf, but it's very faint. There's a lot of variation in this plant. I actually have a ton of it in here. Let me see if I can show you a big patch of it. Kind of in the back. Let's see if I can point with some tweezers or something. Pointing at it right there. That's some, and all behind it is a ton of that Rotala Rotundifolia Variety 2, or Type 2 if you prefer. Yeah, very interesting plant. It's definitely Rotala Rotundifolia. It's some kind of variant or a mutation of it. People are calling it by a lot of different names. More often than not, people just call it Variety 2 or Type 2. It's really beautiful. It's very slow growing for a stem plant, which attracts me to it. These two little pieces that I showed you right over here, those guys have been there for about 2 weeks, and they've only doubled in size in 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks actually. So it's really beautiful. It's very slow growing. It is a Rotala, so buyer beware. They are really picky. They can be very picky. They can just up and die one day on you for little to no reason. Either that, or more often than not, they just stop growing and they stall out. So Rotalas are notorious for doing that. I'm a huge fan, lover of Rotalas. Actually, I'm a huge fan of all stem plants, but Rotalas especially, I love them because they are a very challenging stem plant. They tend to be challenging compared to other stems like Ludwigia and whatever, all those other stem plants, which are comparatively very easy. So yeah, a little close up of some of the colors on this guy. I mean, yeah, look at that, really beautiful. So anyway, just kind of wanted to do a really short video and show you I'm busy converting all of this Rotala Rotundifolia Variety 2. I've got a bunch more converting, but we'll cover all of that stuff at a later date. Got a lot of stuff going on in this tank, lots of really rare stuff. I'd like to share it with you. So yeah, more to come in the future. Really appreciate you guys watching. If you happen to find this video, do me a favor. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my new meager little channel if you wouldn't mind. It would mean a lot to me. Anyhow, more to come. Hope you guys have a great day. Take care and bye-bye.